again.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So in simple terms now, how can you explain this crypto to a total beginner? Just a beginner to a beginner, somebody that doesn't have an idea. Like somebody like me, we don't have an idea. You're just on a you're, if it's possible, someone that cannot even spell the crypto. So how can you explain crypto to the person?
Well, like I always tell people, the blockchain was not made for you to make money. That's what you should understand. Nobody, crypto was not created for you to start making money from it. You understand? That's why most people get it wrong. That's why you will see people calling people idols and everything, calling people big bosses, giving people um undeserved appreciation because they don't understand this. Crypto was made for you to have control of your assets. You understand? So let's say I'm talking to a newbie now. I would say, what is crypto? Crypto is that nobody will disturb you if you want to send money to John. You don't have to start asking John for his mailing address, his this number. Just ask for his address. And John does not have to be more than 18 years to have an account. John can be 15 years. As far as John can earn in the Web3 space, in the crypto space, then why can't John receive money from you? You understand? So it's basically ownership. It gives you control. Like I'll just say, crypto is control over your assets.
Uh, so let me just try to understand this now. So crypto is just like having a bank account and putting in money there and just being in control of the money. That's just like a general thing.
Let me explain. Let me define what the blockchain is for you.
Okay.
The blockchain, the blockchain is a decentralized public ledger. This is why I'm a devil. I'm going to break it down for you what it means. So imagine
Uh-huh.
me, you, and Young Trade now wrote something down in our books. I wrote,
Uh-huh.
I I have $10,000. You wrote, you have $100 million. Young Trade wrote, I have $10. You understand? In a traditional
Uh-huh.
banking system, I won't be able to see what you have. I won't be able to see what Young Trade have. You understand? All of us
Okay.
have to submit it. All of us have to submit it to another person. Let's call the person John. The person to be in control of our money for us. You understand? So I don't know what you have. I don't know something that you need or anything. So now that's where we have centralized exchanges or centralized bodies. Now let's talk about what the blockchain is now. The blockchain now is a centralized public ledger. Let's now say, let's not get in that scenario again where everybody was there. Everybody now is has written that same thing. Everybody now has that same amount of money. Now I don't have to carry my money and give to Mr. John to hold my money for me. I'm in full control of my money. I do whatever I want with my money. Young Trade does whatever he wants with his money. You do whatever you want with your money. Nobody cares about what you have. But as I'm saying, it's still public. There are still times where people can also watch your wallet addresses. I don't know if you've heard of that before. Young Trade should be very aware of that one. Where people can watch your wallet addresses, they can know what you have. That is why it's public. And your transactions too are public. So I always say that you cannot be scammed by on the blockchain.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that happens if you get scammed is if you make a mistake. There's one quote that I always give. I think I made this quote, but like I don't think young people will remember because it was a very, very funny quote. I said I trust the blockchain more than I can trust anybody in this world, even my mom or my
Mhm.
parents, because it's
Okay.
public. The transaction that I made 3 years ago, my first crypto transaction that I made 3 years ago, is still on the blockchain thing now. Nobody's going to change it. Nothing can ever happen. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
That's what I meant. So that's how I'm going to explain it for you. It's ownership, freedom. Yeah, somebody in London can send you money without even having to know what bank you use. If you use UBA is a dollar account or any other plenty formalities. You understand? So it's complete
Oh,
control.
okay, okay. Well, that's actually sounds very nice. But then you were saying something about making money through